excited for you guys to see this wonderful cast. My name's Carly, I'm one of the directors.
I'm Rachel, I'm the other director, and a few things you should know before we get started is that we're going to have 2 intermissions, one 10-minute in between Act 1 and Act 2, and then a 5-minute intermission in between Act 2 and Act 3.
In case of emergency, we do have 2 exits to our left and to our right, and the bathroom is around that corner and to the left.
The cast has been working so hard, and on behalf of the entire creative team, we hope you enjoy the show.
Lacey! Lacey!
Yeah, I'm coming.
Lacey!
All right, I'm coming.
Come over, let me get all this done. Brick! Brick! One of those no-neck monsters spilled a hot butter biscuit all over my lovely lace dress, so I had to change.
What did you say, Maggie? Warner was also loud, couldn't hear you.
Well, I just remarked that one of those no-neck monsters messed up my lovely lace dress, so I have to change.
Why don't you call Cooper's kitties no-neck monsters?
Because they've got no necks. Isn't that a good enough reason?
Don't they have any necks?
None visible. Their fat little heads and on their fat little bodies got a bit of connection. Did you hear them? Hear them screaming? Makes me wonder where their voice boxes are located since they've got no necks. I tell you, I got so nervous at that dinner table tonight, I could have thrown back my head and uttered a howl you could hear across the Arkansas border. I told your charming sister-in-law, May, honey, why don't you feed those precious little things at a separate table with an oilcloth cover? They make such a mess and the lace cloth looks so pretty. Well, she made enormous eyes at me and said on Big Daddy's birthday, why, he'd never forgive me. Well, I want you to know that Big Daddy had not been at that table 2 minutes with those no-neck monsters slobbering and drooling all over their food before he threw down his fork and yelled, "Gooper, why don't you put those pigs in a trowel in the kitchen?" I swear, I simply could have died. Think of it, Brick. They've got 5 of them and number 6 is coming. Getting them down here to display like animals at the county fair. Show Big Daddy how you do this. Show Big Daddy how you do that. Say your piece for Big Daddy, sister. Show Big Daddy how you stand on your head. Show your dimples, sugar. It goes on all the time, along with constant little remarks and innuendos to the fact that you and I have not produced any children, are totally childless and therefore totally useless. Of course, it's comical, but it's also disgusting considering it's so obvious what they're up to.
What are they up to, Maggie?
You know what they're up to. Well, I'll tell you what they're up to, boy of mine. They're up to cutting you out of your father's estate. Now that we know Big Daddy's dying of cancer.
You know Big Daddy's dying of cancer?
Got the report today? Mm-hmm. Got the report just now. Doesn't surprise me, baby. I noticed the symptoms as soon as we got down here last spring. And I'm willing to bet Brother Man and his wife are pretty sure of it, too. That's why their usual migration to the coolness of the Great Smokies was passed up in favor of hustling down every whip-stitch of their whole screaming tribe. And that's why so many allusions have been made to Silver Hill lately. You know what Silver Hill is? A place that's famous for treating alcoholics and dope fiends in the movies.
Well, I'm not in the movies.
No. And you don't take dope either. Otherwise, you're a perfect candidate for Silver Hill, baby. And that's where they aim to ship you. Then Brother Man can get a hold of the purse strings and dole out remittances to us. Maybe get power of attorney, sign our checks for us, cut off our credit whenever, wherever he wanted. How'd you like that, baby? Well, you're doing everything you can to bring it about. You're doing everything in your power to aid and abet them in this scheme of theirs. Quitting work, devoting yourself to the occupation of drinking, breaking your ankle last night on the high school athletic field doing what? jumping hurdles at 2 or 3 in the morning, just fantastic. Got the paper? The Clarksdale Register ran a nice little item about it. A human interest story on a well-known former athlete staged a one-man track meet on the high school at Linfield. Well, it was slightly out of condition and couldn't clear the first hurdle. Brother Manguba claims he exercised his influence to keep it from going over to AP and UP and every other damn P. The Brick, you still got one big advantage.
Did you say something, Maggie?
Big Daddy dotes on you, honey. He can't stand Brother Man and his wife, that monster of fertility, May. She's downright odious to him. And you know how I know? By little expressions that flicker over his face when that woman is holding forth on one of her choice topics. Such as how she refused twilight sleep when the twins were born because she feels motherhood's an experience a woman ought to experience fully in order to appreciate the wonder and the beauty of it. And how she made Brother Man come and stand beside her in the delivery room so he would not miss out on the wonder and the beauty of it either. Producing those no-neck monsters. You know, Big Daddy shares my attitude towards those two. As for me, well, I give him a laugh now and then and he tolerates me. In fact, I sort of suspect Big Daddy harbors an unconscious lech for me.
What makes you think Big Daddy has a lech for you, Maggie?
He always drops his eyes down to my body when I'm talking to him. Drops his eyes down to my boobs and licks his old chops.
That kind of talk is disgusting.
Has anyone ever told you you're such an ass-aching Puritan, Brick? I think it's mighty fine an old fellow on the doorstep of death still takes in my shape with what I think is deserved appreciation. Yes, sir. You should have been at that supper table. You know, Big Daddy, he's the dearest old thing in the world, bless his soul, but he does hunch over his food as if he preferred not to notice anything else. Well, May and Goober were sat directly across from Big Daddy, watching his face like hawks while they jawed and jabbered about the cuteness and the brilliance of their no-neck monsters. And the no-neck monsters who ranged around the table, some on high chairs and some on the books of knowledge, all wearing fancy little paper caps for Big Daddy's birthday. Well, I want you to know that not once, for a moment, did Brother Man and his wife stop exchanging pokes and prods and kicks and signs and signals at each other. Even Big Mama, she finally noticed. Bless her soul, she's not the quickest or brightest thing in the world. But she finally looked at them and said, Gooper, why are you and May exchanging all these signs at each other? I swear to you, I nearly choked on my chicken. What? You know, your brother Gooper still cherishes the illusion he took a giant step up the social ladder when he married Miss May Flynn of the Memphis Flynn's. Well, I have some Spanish news for Gooper. The Flynns never had anything in this world but money, and they lost that. Nothing at all but fairly successful social climbers. Of course, May Flynn did come out in Memphis 8 years before I made my debut in Nashville. But I had friends at Moore Belmont who came to see me, and I came to see them at Christmas and in spring vacations. So I know who rates and who doesn't rate in Memphis society. Well, you know old Papa Flynn? He barely escaped doing time in the federal pen for shady manipulations of the stock market when his chain stores crashed. And as for May Flynn having been a cotton carnival queen, as they remind us so often, lest we forget. You know, that's one honor I don't envy her for. Sit on a brass throne parading down Main Street, bowing and blowing kisses to all the trash in the street. Why, a year before last, when Susie McFetus was singled out for that honor, you know what happened to her? You know what happened to poor little Susie McFetus?
No, what happened to little Susie McFetus?
Somebody spit tobacco juice in her face.
Somebody spit tobacco juice in her face.
Yeah. Some old drunk leaned out of the Hotel Gayoso and yelled, hey there, Queenie! And Susie leaned up at him and flashed him a radiant smile. And then he spit tobacco juice right in poor Susie's face.
Well, what do you know about that?
What do I know about it? I was there, I saw it.
Must have been kind of funny.
Susie didn't think so. Had hysterics. screamed like a banshee. They had to stop the parade and move her. And why are you looking at me like that?
Like what, Maggie?
The way you were looking at me just now before I caught your eye in the mirror. I don't know how to describe it, but it froze my blood. You've been looking at me like that so often lately. What are you thinking of when you look at me like that?
I wasn't conscious of looking at you, Maggie.
Well, I was conscious of it. What were you thinking?
I don't remember thinking of anything, Maggie.
Don't you know that Don't you know
No,
that
what, Maggie?
that I've gone through this hideous transformation? Become hard and frantic and cruel. That's what you've been observing in me lately. How can you help but observe it? It's all right, I'm not thin-skinned anymore, can't afford to be thin-skinned anymore, but... Brick!
Did you say something?
I was gonna say something. That I get lonely. Very.
Everybody gets that.
Living alone with someone you love can be even lonelier than living entirely alone. Especially when the person you love doesn't love you.
Would you like to live alone, Maggie?
No! God, I wouldn't! Did you have a nice shower?
Uh-huh.
Is the water cool? It made you feel fresh, huh?
Fresher.
I know something that'll make you feel much fresher. Alcohol rub, or cologne rub, or rub with cologne.
That's good for after a workout, Maggie, but I haven't been working out.
Well, you've kept in good shape, though.
You think so, Maggie?
I always thought drinking men lost their looks, but I was clearly mistaken.
Thanks.
The only drinking man I know that doesn't seem to prefer.
I'm getting softer, Maggie.
It's bound to soften you up sooner or later. It was just beginning to soften up Skipper when... I'm sorry. Never could keep my fingers off a sore. You know how much you would lose your looks. It would make the martyrdom of St. Maggie more bearable, but no such goddamn luck. In fact, I think you've gotten better looking since you've gone on the bottle. A person who'd never known you would think you've never had a tense nerve or straight muscle in your life. You had that detached quality as if you were playing a game without caring whether you won or lost. But now you've lost the game. Not lost, but just quit playing. You have that rare sort of charm that only happens in very old or helplessly sick people. The charm of the defeated. You look so cool. So enviably cool.
Now look at here, boy. Let me see you get out of there.
They're playing croquet. Moons appeared. That's why. Just starting to turn a little bit yellow. You were a wonderful lover. Such a wonderful person to go to bed with, and I think mainly because you were so indifferent to it. Isn't that right? Never had any anxiety about it. Did it naturally, easily, slowly. With absolute confidence and perfect calm. More like opening the door for a lady or seating her at a table than showing any longing or desire for her. And the difference made you wonderful, that love, Minky. Strange, but
Oh, that's a beauty.
Yeah, I got you boxed.
you know, if I thought you would never, ever make love to me again, I would go down to the kitchen, pick out the longest, sharpest knife I could find and stick it straight through my heart. I swear that I would.
Watch out now. You're gonna miss it.
You just don't know me, boy.
And later tonight, I'm gonna tell you that I love you, and maybe by then, you'll be drunk enough to believe me.
You're too slippery for me.
Just like a deal, boy. Just like a deal.
Yeah, they're playing croquet. And Big Daddy's dying of cancer. What were you thinking of when you were looking at me like that? Oh, excuse me. Forgive me, but laws of silence don't work. No, laws of silence don't work. When something is festering in your mind or your imagination, laws of silence don't work. It's like shutting a door and locking it on a house on fire in hopes of forgetting that the house is burning. But not facing a fire doesn't put it out. Silence about a thing just magnifies it. It grows and festers, and silence becomes malignant.
Chris, don't give me my crutch.
Lean on me.
No, just give me my crutch.
Lean on my shoulder.
I don't want to lean on your shoulder. I want my crutch. Give me my crutch. You're gonna give me my crutch, or I gotta get down on my knees on the floor.
Here, take it. Take it. That's the first time I heard you raise your voice in a long time, Brick. A crack in the wall of composure.
Just haven't getting naked. What? Look, I get my head, and I've had enough of this stuff to make me peaceful. Do me a favor.
Maybe I will. What favor?
Will you please keep your voice down?
I'll do you that favor. I'll speak in a whisper, if not shut up completely. If you do me a favor and make that drink your last until after the party is over.
What party?
Big Daddy's birthday party.
Is this Big Daddy's birthday?
You know it's Big Daddy's birthday.
No, I don't. Got it.
Well, I remembered it for you.
Well, good for you, Maggie.
You just have to scribble a few lines on this card.
You scribble something, Maggie.
It's got to be your handwriting. It's your present. I've given him my present. It's got to be your handwriting.
I didn't get him a present.
I got one for you.
You wrote on the card then.
And have him know you didn't remember his birthday.
I didn't remember his birthday.
You don't have to prove you did it.
Well, I don't want to fool him about it.
Just right. Love, Brick. For God's sakes. You've got to.
I don't have to do anything I don't want to do. You seem to keep on forgetting the condition which make me just stay on living with you.
I'm not living with you. We occupy the same cage.
That's the conditions we agreed on.
The impossible condition.
Yeah, why don't you?
Hush! Someone out there! Someone at the door! Brick, is this thing yours? Why, sister woman, that's my Diana trophy. You want to have an archery contest on the Ole Miss campus.
It's a mighty dangerous thing to leave exposed around a house full of normal red-blooded children attracted to weapons.
Normal red-blooded children attracted to weapons ought to be taught to keep their hands off things that don't belong to them.
Maggie, honey, if you had children of your own, you know how funny that is. Now will you please lock this up and put the key out of reach?
Sister woman, no one is plotting the destruction of your kitties. Brooke and I still have our special launches license. We're going deer hunting on Moon Lake as soon as the season starts. Well, I'd love to run through the chilly woods and leave all
Sonny!
instructions.
How's an injured ankle, Brick?
Doesn't hurt. Those issues.
Oh my, Brick, you should have been downstairs after supper. Kitty's put on a show. Holly played the piano, Buster and Sonny drums, and then they turned out the lights and Dixie and Trixie pom-poms, a toadheads and fairy costume with sparklers. Big Tay beamed, he just beamed.
Oh, I bet. Breaks my heart that we missed it. But Meg, honey, why'd you give dogs names to all your kitties?
Dogs' names?
Trixie and Dixie, Buster and Sonny and Polly? Sounds to me like an animal act in a circus. 4 dogs and a parrot.
Maggie, honey, why are you so catty?
Meg, would you know a joke if you bumped into it on Main Street in Memphis at noon?
You know the real names of my children. Buster's real name is Robert, Sonny's real name is Saunders, Trixie's real name is Marlene, and Dixie's
Hey,
is...
Meg, sister woman, intermission's over.
Intermission's over. See you later.
How's your liquor supply holding up there, buddy?
No, I wonder what Dixie's real name is.
Maggie, why are you so catty?
I don't know. Why am I so catty? Because I'm consumed with envy and eaten up with longing? Brick, I'm going to lay out one of your silk suits from Rome and one of your monogram silk shirts. so rarely.
I can't get trousers on over this thing, Maggie.
Yes, you can. I'll help you.
I'm not gonna get dressed.
Will you at least put on a pair of pajamas?
Get out of bed.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Don't mention it.
Oh, Brick. How long does this have to go on, this punishment? Haven't I done time enough? Haven't I served my term? Can't I apply for a pardon?
Maggie, lately your voice always sounds to me as if you've been running up and down the stairs in the house for one everybody there's a fire.
Well, no wonder. No wonder. You know what I feel like, Brick? I feel all the time like a cat on a hot tin roof.
Then jump off the roof, Maggie! Jump off it! Can't jump off the roof, and then they'll you don't injure it.
Oh, yes.
Do it for God's sake. Why don't you do it?
To what?
Take a lover.
I can't see any man but you. Even with my eyes closed, I still see you. Why don't you get ugly, Brick? Why don't you get fat or ugly or something so I can stand it?
Yes, Jesus loves
Brick!
me. Yes, Jesus loves me.
Brick!
Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
Amen. Hallelujah. The concert's still going on. Bravo, Nunes! Bravo! Brick,
What did you want to go for, Maggie?
to give us some privacy for a while? No, I don't know better.
You're full of yourself.
I don't mind making a fool of myself over you.
Well, I mind. I feel embarrassed
Then
for
feel
you.
embarrassed. But don't continue my torture. I cannot keep living under these conditions.
You agreed to accept that condition.
I can't. Son? What is it, Big Mama?
Oh, son, we just got the most wonderful news about Big Daddy. I just had to run up and tell you right this. Now, what's this doggone lock for? You think there's robbers in the house?
Rick is dressing, Big Mama. He isn't dressed yet.
Oh, that's all right. It won't be the first time I've seen Brick not dressed. Now, come on, open this door.
Big Mama.
Where's Brick? Brick, hurry on out. I just have a moment. I wanted to give you the news about Big Daddy. I hate locked doors in a house.
I noticed you do, Big Mama, but some people are entitled to some moments of privacy, aren't they?
No, ma'am, not in my house. Now, what'd you take that lace dress off for? I thought this little lace dress looked so sweet on you.
Oh, I thought it looked sweet on me too, but one of my cute little table mates used it as napkins, so...
So what?
But Big Mama, May and Cooper are so touchy about those children. Oh, thank you, Big Mama. You don't dare to suggest there's any room for improvement in there.
Brick, hurry out! Shoot, Maggie, you just don't like children.
I do so like children. Adore them.
Well brought up. Well, then why don't you have a couple of your own and bring them up well, instead of all the time picking on Goopers and Mays?
Hey, Big Mama. Betsy, you gotta go. They're waiting to tell you goodbye.
Tell them to hold their horses. I'll be down in a jiffy.
Yes, sir.
Son, can you hear me in there?
Yes, Big Mama.
We just got the full report back from the laboratory over at the Oshner Clinic. Completely negative, son. Everything completely negative right on down the line. I'm telling you, nothing at all is wrong with Big Daddy but some functional thing called a spastic colon. Can you hear me, son?
He can hear you, Big Mama.
Then why don't he say something? God almighty, a piece of news like that ought to make him shout. It made me shout, I can tell you. I shouted and sobbed and I fell right down onto my knees. Look, see the bruises where I hit my kneecaps? Took both doctors just to haul me up off the floor. Oh, Big Daddy was furious with me. But ain't that wonderful news? After all the anxiety we've been through to get a piece of news like that on Big Daddy's birthday? Big Daddy tried to hide how big of a load that was off of his mind, but he didn't fool me. Why, he was mighty close to crying about it himself.
Big Mama.
Hold those people down there. Don't let them go.
Memphis, Miss Ida. It's Miss Sally in Memphis.
I gotta go shout at that old deaf fool on the phone. All right, Suki. Now hurry up and get dressed. We're all coming out to this room because of your ankle. Does it hurt much still?
I'm afraid I can't give you that Brady for her as much as going on.
Hello, Miss Sally. Yes, how are you, Miss Sally? Yes, well, I meant to call, but...
Brick, don't.
Oh, shoot, Miss Sally, don't ever call me from the gal's lobby. There's too much talk goes on in that hotel lobby. No wonder you can't hear me. Now, listen, Miss Sally, we got the report back today, and there's nothing serious wrong with Big Daddy, but something called a spastic colon. Margaret, can you come out here and talk to this fool on the phone?
Hello, Miss Sally. This is Brick's wife, Maggie. It's so good to hear your voice. Can you hear mine? Well, good. Well, Big Mama got the report from the Ochsner Clinic, and she wants you to know that all Big Daddy has is a spastic colon. Yes, a spastic colon, Miss Sally. Yes, goodbye, Miss Sally. Hope to see you real soon. She heard me perfectly.
Oh, Miss Sally, sure is the case.
Big Mama! Come on now, Betsy, you can't wait no longer.
I'm coming!
Shoot, Margaret, don't play dumb. I mean, has Brick been drinking that stuff much yet?
Oh, well, I think I had a highball after supper.
Well, don't laugh about it. Some single men stop drinking when they get married and others start. Brick never touched liquor until the
That is not fair.
Fair or not fair, I just have a question to ask you. Just one question.
Do you make Brick happy in bed? Why don't you ask if he makes me happy in bed?
Well, because I know
It
that
works both ways.
Come on, Big Mama!
something's not right. You're childless and my son drinks. When a marriage goes on the rocks are here. Right here.
That is not fair. Who are you? I am Maggie the cat.
Big Mama gone?
Yeah, she's gone. You know, our sex life didn't just peter out in the usual way. It was cut off short long before its natural time for it to do so. And it's going to revive again just as sudden as that. I'm confident of it. That's what I'm keeping myself attractive for. For the day you see me again like other men see me. Yes, Brick, like other men see me. They still see me, Brick, and they like what they see. Look, Brick! How high my body hangs on me. Nothing has fallen on me, not a fraction. My face looks strange sometimes, but I've kept my figure as well as you kept yours. And men admire it. Wow, last week in Memphis, there wasn't a man that I walked by that didn't just burn holes through my clothes. At the country clubs and in restaurants and department stores, there wasn't a man that I walked by that didn't just eat me up with his eyes. Why, at Alice's party for her New York cousins, the best-looking man in the crowd tried to follow me upstairs and force his way into the powder room with me. Followed me to the door and tried to force his way in.
Why didn't you let him in, Megan?
Because I'm not that common, for one. Not that I wasn't almost tempted. You'd like to know who it was? It was Sonny Boy Maxwell. That's who.
Oh, yeah. Son of a Maxwell. Yeah, he was a good broken field runner, but his injury was bad, so he had quit.
Well, he has no injury now, and no life, and still has a lech for me.
I see no reason to lock him out the powder room in that case.
Oh, I might sometimes cheat on you with someone, since you're so insultingly
divorce you for being unfaithful or anything else. Don't you know that? Yeah. I'd be so relieved to know you found yourself a lover.
Well, I'm taking no chances. No. I'd rather stay on this hot tin roof.
Hot tin roof's an uncomfortable place to stay.
Yeah. But I can stay on it just as long as I have to.
You could leave me, Maggie.
Don't want to and will not. Separation would cost you. And what have you got besides what you get from Big Daddy? And he's dying of cancer.
Your mom said he wasn't. The report was okay.
That's what she thinks because she was given the same story they gave Big Daddy. It was just as taken in by it as she was. But tonight, they're going to tell her the truth about it. When Big Daddy goes to bed, they're going to tell her that he's dying of cancer. That it's malignant and it's hopeless.
Does Big Daddy know it?
Hell, do they ever know? No one says you're dying. You have to fool them about it. You have to fool yourself. So, this is Big Daddy's last birthday. And you know something, Brick? Big Daddy's made no will. Big Daddy never made any will in his life. That's why May and Cooper launched this campaign to impress him as forcibly as they can with the fact that you drink and I've borne no children. Brick, I have been so goddamn disgustingly poor all my life. And that's the truth, Brick.
I never said it wasn't.
Always had to suck up to people I couldn't stand because they had money and I was as poor as Job's turkey. You don't know what that's like. Well, I'll tell you. It's like how you would feel 1,000 miles away from Echo Spring. And I had to get back to it on that broken ankle without a crutch. That's how it feels to be as poor as Job's turkey and have to suck up to relatives that I hated because they had money and all I had was a bunch of hand-me-downs and a few moldy 3% government bonds. My daddy loved his liquor. He fell in love with his liquor like you've fallen in love with Echo Spring. My poor mom. Having to maintain some semblance of social position to keep appearances up on an income of $150 on those old government bonds. The year I came out, the year I made my debut, I had 2 evening dresses. One my mama made me from a pattern and bow, and the other a hand-me-down from a snotty rich cousin I hated. The dress I married you in was my grandmother's wedding gown. You can be young without money, but you can't be old without it. Because to be old without it is just too awful. You gotta be one or the other. Either young or with money. And that's the truth, Brick. Well, I'm all dressed. All dressed, and there's nothing for me to do. Nothing for me to do. No. I know where I made my mistake. I have thought long and hard about it. And I know where I made my mistake. Yeah, I made my mistake when I told you the truth about that thing with Skipper. Never should have confessed it. A fatal error telling you that thing with Skipper.
Maggie, shut up about Skipper. You gotta shut up about Skipper.
You have got to understand.
You
that
don't think
Skipper
I'm
and I-
serious. You fool. The fact that I'm saying this quiet? What you're doing is a dangerous thing to do. You're fooling with something nobody to fool with.
This time, I'm going to finish what I have to say to you, you superior creature. You godlike being. Yes, truth. What is so awful about it? I like it. I think that true.
It was Skipper that told me, not you.
I told you.
After he told me.
What does it matter who did
Little girl! Hey! Little girl! Come on upstairs! Move everybody upstairs!
I can't stop myself. I'll go on telling it in front of them all if I had to.
You! Go on! Go on there, tell everyone move up the brick
It's
road.
gotta be said, you've never let me. You had one of those beautiful ideal things they tell about in Greek legends. Could be anything else, you being you. That's what made it so sad. That's what made it so awful. Because it was love that couldn't be carried through to anything satisfying, or even talked about plainly.
Now you're gonna stop this.
Rick, you have got to understand that I know all about it. Can't you tell that I'm sincere when I say I respect it? My only point, the only point I'm trying to make, is that life has got to be allowed to continue even after the dream of life is all over.
You want me to hit you with this crutch? Would you like to kill you with this crutch?
Good Lord, man, do you think I'd care if you did?
One man has one great, good, true thing in his life. One great, good thing which is true. I had friendship with Skipper. You're naming it dirty.
I'm not naming it dirty, I'm naming it clean.
Not love with you, Maggie, but friendship with Skipper. You're naming it dirty.
Then you're not listening. Not understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm naming it so damn clean that it killed poor Skipper. You two had something that had to be kept on ice, yes. Something incorruptible. And death was the only icebox where you could keep it.
I married you, Maggie. Why would I marry you? If I was...
Rick, let me finish. I know that Skipper was the only one who harbored any unconscious desire for something that wasn't perfectly pure between you two. You married me. Early that summer, we graduated out of Old Miss. And we were happy, weren't we? Blissful. Hit heaven every time that we loved. But that fall, you and Skipper kept turning down wonderful job offers to keep on being football heroes. Pro football heroes. You organized the Dixie Stars that fall so you could keep on being teammates forever. Something was not right with it, me included, between you. Skipper began hitting the bottle. You got that spinal injury. Couldn't play the Thanksgiving game. Had to watch it on TV from a traction bed in Toledo. The Dixie Stars lost because Skipper was drunk. Not drunk, Skipper. We drank together all night in the bar at the Blackstone. And as cool day was coming up over the lake, and we were stumbling out to take a dizzy look at it, I looked at him and I said, Skipper, stop loving my husband. Or at least he's got to let you admit it to him, one way or another. He slapped me hard in the mouth and turned and ran without stopping once all the way back to his room at the Blackstone. And that night, when I came to his room with a little scratch, like a shy little mouse at the door, that's when he made that pitiful, ineffectual attempt to prove that what I said wasn't true. In this way, I destroyed him by telling him the truth that this world in which he was born and raised in had taught him he couldn't be told. Then Skipper was nothing but a receptacle for drugs and liquor. Who shot Kong Robin? I with my merciful arrow. I'm not trying to whitewash my behavior. Christ, no, Brick. I'm not good. Nobody's good. I don't know why people have to pretend to be good. The rich or the well-to-do can afford to respect moral patterns, can spend version of what Big Daddy leaves when he dies of cancer. Brick. Skipper is dead. But I'm alive! Maggie the cat is alive! I'm alive!
Bang, bang,
Children, your mother or someone should teach you to knock before entering a room. Otherwise, people might think you lack good breeding.
What's Uncle Brick doing on the floor?
I tried to kill your Aunt Maggie, but I failed and I failed.
Give your uncle his crutch. He's a cripple, honey. Broke his ankle last night jumping hurdles on the high school athletic field. Why are you jumping hurdles, Uncle Brick?
Because I used to jump them. And people like to do what they used to do, even if they stop being able to do it.
That's right, that's your answer. Now go away.
Thank you.
Stop it! Stop it, you monsters!
You're just jealous. You're just jealous. You can't have babies.
You see that? They gloat about us being childless, even in front of their no-neck monsters. Greg, I've been to a doctor in Memphis. I've been examined. And there's no reason why we can't have a child whenever we want one. Are you listening to me? Are you? Are you listening to me?
Yeah, I hear you, Maggie. But how in hell on earth you imagine you can have a child by a man that can't stand you?
That's just a problem I'm gonna have to work out. Here they come. Here they come.
Hello, Rick.
Hello, Big Daddy. How'd you get the new memorial with the reach?
Isn't that nice? The St. Paul's Marina has 3 memorials in it. And the latest one is Tiffany Stanley. It costs $2,500. A picture of Christ. The good shepherd with the lamb in his arms.
Now, who did that with the reach?
Clyde Fletcher's widow, officer in St. Paul's Baptist.
You know what? Somebody ought to give field trips to cool and sit
Well,
reach.
yes, sir, Bob.
Why? Everything except stealing chickens, I guess.
And you know, we've got some Hannah's family gathers over at the Church of Two Rivers. A complete new stone parish house with a basketball court in the basement.
Hey, Preach! What's all this talk about memorials, Preach? Think someone's gonna kick it off around here? Is that it?
Rick, why don't you turn the hi-fi on so we can have some music to get the party started with?
You turn it on, Maggie. Getting that thing for
I
the
don't
third
know how to
anniversary.
turn it
It's
on.
about 3 speakers in it.
Disgusting audacity which my opponent has shown.
Turn that thing on.
Where's Brick? Where's my precious baby?
Sorry, turn that thing back on.
Here he is. There's my baby boy. Oh, now what is that you got in your hand? Your hand was made to hold something better than that. You put that liquor down, son.
Look at old Rick put it down.
Oh, you bad boy. You are my bad little boy. Come here and give Big Mama a kiss. Oh, look at Brick shy away, will ya? Brick never liked being kissed or made a fuss over. Probably because he's always had so much of it.
There's a man on second, and there's the pitch.
Turn that thing off. Can't stand TV. Radio was bad enough, and now TV's gone and done a whole lot better. I mean, worse. Now what am I doing sitting over here for? I should be sitting with my sweetheart, holding his hand and loving him up a bit. Come on, Big Daddy, move over. Ooh. He's just like Rick. Oh, preacher, hey, preach. Give me a hand so I can get up out of this chair.
None of your tricks, Big Mama.
What tricks? I just need a hand. Woo! Hey, folks, ever see a preacher in a lady's lap? Ever see a preacher in an old lady's lap?
Big Mama, will you quit horsing?
Get up, preacher.
According to stroke.
Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo, we love you. Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo, Big Daddy you. We love you in the morning, we love you in the night, we love you when we're with you, and we love you out of sight. Skinnamarink-a-dink-a-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo, Big Mama too.
Now, Ida, what the hell's the matter with you?
Here comes Big Daddy's birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Big Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
Jesus. Now, Ida, what the hell's the matter with you?
Oh, she's just so happy! Yes, Big Daddy, I'm just so happy I gotta cry or something. Oh, Brick, did you hear the wonderful news Dr. Val got from the clinic today about Big Daddy? Well, he's just 100%.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
Yes, he's just 100%. Passed the examination with flying colors. Now that we know that nothing's wrong with Big Daddy but a spastic colon, I can tell you I was worried sick half out of my mind for fear that Big Daddy might have a thing like you know.
Brick, honey, why don't you give Big Daddy his birthday present? Big Daddy, this is from Brick.
Oh, this is Big Daddy's biggest birthday yet. Hundreds of presents and bushels of telegrams from... Oh, now what is it, Brick?
I bet 550 that Brick don't know what it is.
Well, the fun of presents is not knowing what it is till you open up the package. Come on, open your present, Big Daddy.
Open it yourself. Got a question to ask, Brick. Come here, Brick.
Oh, don't be like that. Open it, open it.
Big Daddy's calling you, Brick.
Tell Big Daddy I'm tripping.
I see that you're crippled. I want to know how you got crippled.
Oh, wow, look, everyone, look! It's a cashmere robe.
You sound surprised, Maggie.
Oh, well, it's the first time I ever saw one.
That's funny.
Why is it funny?
Why,
You bought yourself at Lowenstein's in Memphis last Saturday. You know how I know?
I said, why you?
I know because the sales girl that waited on you told me, oh, Miss Pollitt, your sister-in-law bought a cashmere robe for your husband's father.
Why, sister woman.
Quiet!
The Reaper are running neck and neck.
Preach, I hope I'm not butting in on no more talk about memorial stained glass windows, am I, preacher?
Do you think the mosquitoes are active tonight?
Or was that, little mama? Did you make some sort of remark?
I just said, do you think the mosquitoes would eat us alive if we went out on gallery?
And if they do, I'll make sure to have your bones pulverized for fertilizer.
We just had an airplane come by and spray the place, and I think it done some good. At least I haven't had any, but...
Now, Brick, they tell me, if what they tell me is true, that you was doing some jumping last night on the high school athletic field.
Brick, Big Daddy's talking to you, son.
What's that, Big Daddy?
They say that you was doing some jumping last night on the high school track field.
Yeah, that's what they told me too.
Was it jumping or bumping that you was doing out there?
Oh, Big Daddy.
What were you doing out there at 3 a.m.?
Big Daddy, you are off the sick list now, and I will not excuse you
Why,
for
yo?
talking so nasty and in front of a
Quiet.
preacher.
Quiet! Now I asked you, Brick, if you was out there cutting yourself a piece of poontang last night on that cinder track. I thought maybe you was cutting yourself a piece of wild poontang.
Why don't you and I take a walk along the gallery?
Bye, preacher. Tripped over yourself in the heat of the chase. That it?
No,
sir, I don't think so.
What were you doing out there at 3 in the morning?
Jumping the hurdles, Big Daddy. Running and jumping the hurdles. Those high hurdles have gotten too high for me now.
You were drunk.
So I wouldn't be able to jump the low ones.
Oh, Big Daddy, come blow out the candles on your birthday cake.
I'd like to propose a toast to Big Daddy on his 65th birthday. The biggest cotton planter in all.
Now stop it, stop it. Quit the bull.
Big Daddy, I will not allow you to talk like that, even on your birthday.
I'll talk however I want on my birthday, Ida. My day of the year that I please. And when they don't like it, know what they can do.
You don't mean that.
What makes you think I don't mean it?
I just know you don't mean that.
You don't know a goddamn thing, and you never did.
Big Daddy, you don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do mean it. I put up with a whole lot of crap around here, but I was dying. And you thought I was dying, you started taking over this place and everything on. We can stop with this business of taking over, Ida, because I'm not dying. So you can stop with this talk of taking over, because you're not taking over, because I'm not dying. I've been to the laboratory, an exploratory operation, and there's nothing wrong with me but a spastic cold. And I'm not dying of cancer, which you thought I was dying of. Ain't that so? Didn't you have it in your head that I was dying of cancer? I got that impression. I seem to get that impression. Your loud voice everywhere, your damn busy body running here and there.
Now, the preacher!
What the preacher? Did you hear what I said? What the memorial stained glass preacher?
I've never seen you act like this before. I can't think what has gotten into you.
I've been to the laboratory and an operation just to know if it was you or me that was boss around here. Turns out that I am and you ain't. And that's my birthday present. And my cake and my champagne. For the last 3 years, you've gradually taken over this place. Bossing, talking, shame your butt around here. Run this place that I made. I made this place. I was an overseer on it. I was an overseer on the old Straw and Ocello plantation. I quit school at 10. I quit school at 10 years old to work in them fields. And then Straw died and Ocello made me his partner, and this place kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I did that all by myself, no goddamn help from you. Now you're talking about taking over. And stop this talk of taking over, Ida, because you're not taking over a goddamn thing. Is that very clear to you, Ida? Is that very plain? Is that completely understood? I've been to the laboratory from A to Z, and there is nothing wrong with me but a spastic colon. Made spastic, I believe, by all the lies and liars I've had to put up with around here. And all the hypocrisy that I've had to live with these past 40 years of living with you. So you can blow out the candles on the cake. Take a deep breath and blow out the candles on that goddamn cake.
Oh, Big Daddy. Even after all these years, you still didn't believe I loved you.
Huh.
And I did. I did so love you. I loved you through your hate and your hardness, Big Daddy.
Wouldn't it be funny if that were true? Brick! Hey, Brick! I called for Brick, not you, Maggie.
Oh, just a little bit of you.
Why'd you do that?
Do what, Big Daddy?
Why put piss off your face?
You don't know I wasn't conscious of it.
Oh boy, that woman of yours got a better shape on her than Cooper's got on his woman.
That other difference you notice?
Differences in shape is important.
Wait a minute. Don't you think there's a fundamental resemblance? I mean, like, between a couple of Plymouth Rocks and Rhode Island Reds?
Oh, sure. But it's fun.
Oh, it's funny.
And you and Cooper, in spite of your differences, will pick out more or less the same kind of woman.
We married in this society, Big Daddy.
Is that why they both got such an anxious look on their face?
Well,
They're both sitting in the middle of a big piece of land, Big Daddy. 28,000 acres is a mighty big piece of land, so they're both squaring off for it. Each determined to knock off a bigger piece of land than the other before you decide to let it go.
But I got a surprise with those girls. I ain't let go of this place for a long time yet, if that's what they're waiting for.
That's right, Big Daddy. You just look scratched in his eyes, Al.
Damn right, I'm just gonna sit back and watch them scratch each other's eyes out. You gotta admit, Cooper's wife is a hell of a breeder. She's fertile. Hell, you should have seen it at supper tonight. They were all at the table. They gotta get some extra leaves just to fit them all. Got a 5 in now. Another one on the way.
Yeah, number 6 is coming.
6, hell. She'll drop a little next time.
Hey, May!
Someone out there. Gooper! Gooper!
Did you want Gooper, Big Daddy?
No, I don't want Gooper, and I don't want you. I want some privacy when I have a confidential talk with my son Brick. Now, it's too hot in here to close all them doors, but if I have to close them front doors just to have a private conversation with my son Brick, you let me know and I'll close it. Because there is nothing that I hate more than sneaking or spying.
Why, Big Daddy, I didn't.
You stood on the wrong side of the moon. You cast your shadow.
I was just
You was just nothing but spying, and you know.
Big Daddy, you're so unkind to those who really love you for some reason.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up! I'm gonna move you and go out of the room next to this room. Some of your damn business what goes on here between Brick and Maggie. Listen at night like a couple of peacock spies. You report back to Big Mama and she comes back to me and say, so-and-so say such and such about Brick and Maggie. It makes me sick. I'm gonna move you and go out of the room next to this one because there is nothing that I hate more than sneaking or spying. It makes me puke.
Listen, do they?
Yeah, they listen. Go back to Big Mama, what happened here between you and Maggie. Say you won't sleep with her. You sleep on that sofa. Is that true or not true? You don't like Maggie. Get rid of Maggie. Now, what are you doing now?
Person on my drink.
Son, you got a real liquor problem.
Yes, yeah, I know.
Is that why you put sports announce in this liquor problem?
Yes, sir, yeah, I guess so.
Don't guess about it, son. It's too important.
Yes, sir.
Don't look at that chandelier when I'm talking to you. Something else we picked up last summer at Dan Cook's store. That's too important, son. Hold on to it.
A man that drinks, a man that's throwing his life away. There's nothing more important to hold on to, son. No, there is. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Cigar made me lightheaded. Ooh. Now, why'd you quit sports announcing? Some kind of disappointment?
I don't know, do you?
How the hell would I know? That's why I'm asking you. God, why is it so hard to talk to people?
The clock makes some mighty nice remarks about time. I like to hear it all night.
Something else we picked up last summer. Me and Big Mama on that damn Cook store. Never had such a lousy time in my life. Wow. Everywhere we went, Big Mama barred and barred and barred. Bought more stuff than you can fit on a couple of old boxcars. That's no crap. Hell, half the stuff she still bought is still crated up and mildewed in the basement.
Underwater last spring. Now I'll tell you, son. That Europe's nothing but a great big arch. Living in all the old, worn-out places. With big fires, say. Big Mama went wild. Why you couldn't hold that one back with a mule's harness? Everywhere she bawed and bawed and bawed. Lucky I'm a rich man. Yes, sir, Brick. Lucky I'm a rich man. Well, I am a rich man, Brick. I'm a mighty rich man. Go on, guess how much I'm worth. Come on, go on. $10 million in cash in blue chip stock. And outside, 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the Valley Nile. But a man can't buy back his life with it. Can't buy back his life once it's been spent. That's one thing not offered in the You're a fire sale or the American market or any market on earth. Yeah, a man can't buy back his life. Can't buy back his life once it's finished. Now that's a sobering thought. A very sobering thought. And one that I've been turning over and over and over in my head until today. I'm a wiser and sadder man for this experience that I've just gone through, Rick.
Daddy, you're in a talking jag tonight.
The human animal is a beast and it dies. The fact that it dies does not give him pity for others. No, sir.
You're in a crutch.
You say something.
Yes, sir. I said, give me that crutch over there so I can get up.
Well, you walk too.
I'm taking a little short trip to Echo Spring.
Echo Spring. No, sir, boy. The human animal is a beast that dies. And he has money. He buys and buys and buys. And I think the reason that he buys everything he can is because in the back of his mind he has some deluded fantasy that one of his purchases will be life everlasting, which it never can be. You hear me?
Hey, Daddy, you sure are shooting the breeze here tonight.
Been quiet around here for far too long. Just sat there and stared off into space. Had a cold and heavy thing on my mind, but that it's been lifted. That's why I'm talking so much. It's gotta look different to me.
Big Daddy, you know what I like to hear most?
What?
Solid quiet. Perfect. Unbroken. Quiet.
Boy, I ain't hearing enough of that soon enough in the grave.
Are you through talking to me?
Why are you so anxious to shut me up?
Well, sir, so often you say to me, Rick, I want to have a talk. But when we try to talk, it never materializes. You gas about this and that, and I look like I listen. I try to look like I listen, but I don't. Not much. I think that a conversation between two people is very difficult, and somehow between you and me, it just does not happen.
Have you ever been scared, Rick? Have you ever felt downright terror for something? Well, I thought I had. I thought the old man made of bones had laid his cold and hand on my shoulder.
Well, you kept a tight mouth about it, Big Daddy.
A pig squeals. A man keeps a tight mouth about it despite not having the pig's advantage.
What advantage is that?
Ignorance of mortality. It is a comfort, and man does not share that comfort. It is the only thing that conceives of death, that knows what it is. Everything goes on the rest of its life without ever knowing. A pig squeals, but a man, sometimes can keep a tight mouth about it. Well, it makes me wonder if...
What, Big Daddy?
A whiskey highball would injure his spastic condition.
Oh, sir, it might do you good.
I'll tell you, boy, the sky's open. It's open again, boy. It's open.
You feel better, Big Daddy?
Better. I can breathe. I've lived far too long, like a pair of doubled up fists. Pounding, smashing, driving. Now, open up these hands and touch things real smooth with them. You know what I'm contemplating?
No, sir, what are you contemplating?
Pleasure. Pleasure with a woman. I tell you something you might not believe. Despite it being my 65th birthday, I still have a desire for women.
Well, that's mighty remarkable, Big Daddy.
Remarkable.
Admirable, Big Daddy.
Oh, damn right it is. Remarkable and admirable both. I realize now I let too many chances slip by me because of scruples about it. Scruples, convention, crap, it's all bull. Took the shadow of death to make me realize. But now that shadow's lifted. So I'm gonna cut me loose and have me what do they call it? A ball.
A ball, huh?
Yeah, a ball. Let's see. I slept with Big Mama till 5 years ago. When I was 60, she was 58. I never liked that woman, never did.
Don't you men hear that phone ring? I heard it way out on the gallery.
Big Mama, there are 5 rooms connecting that front gallery. You have to go through this one. I'll tell you
Mama goes out of her room, I don't remember what she looks like.
Hello?
She walks back into a room and I see what she looks like and God, I wish I did.
Hello, Miss Sally.
Where are you off to?
I'm taking a little breather.
No, you ain't. You get back in here until I say this talk's finished, boy.
But it was finished.
It ain't even begun.
I just wanted to feel that cool river breeze.
Miss Sally, you are a caution, Miss Sally.
Get back in here, break.
My mistake. Excuse me.
Yes, well, I meant to call you, but
She's talking to old maid sister again.
now you come down real soon, Miss Sally. Big Daddy's just dying to see you.
Oh!
Yes, goodbye, Miss Sally. Big Daddy! That was Miss Sally calling. She went ahead and called her doctor over in Memphis to get her to tell her what that spastic thing was, and hey, let me in.
No, I ain't. I told you use the other rooms for that front gallery.
Oh, Big Daddy. Big Daddy, come on now. I know you didn't mean those mean things you said to me. I know you didn't. Sweetheart. Sweetheart. I know you didn't mean those awful things you said to me, Big Daddy. I know you didn't. I know you didn't mean those things in your heart.
All I ask of that woman is that she leave me alone. She can't admit to herself that she disgusts me. Husband, I slept with her for too long. Couldn't get enough of it. I was good in bed. Shame I spent so many on her. You know, they say you only got so many and each of them is numbered. Well, I still got some left in me. Find me a choice one to spend them on. Don't care how much it costs. Find me one to spend. Yeah, I'll smother her in minks. I'll strip her naked, I'll smother her in minks, and I'll choke her with diamonds. I'll strip her naked, smother her in minks, choke her with diamonds, and take her from Jackson to Memphis, non-stop. Tell me, boy, I'm happy again. Oh, you so restless. You gotta answer your britches.
Yes, sir. Why? Something isn't happening.
Yeah, what's that?
Click. Did you say click?
Yeah, click.
What click? The click that I get in my head when I've had enough of this stuff to make me peaceful.
Boy, I don't know what you're talking about, but it disturbs me.
It's just a mechanical thing.
And what is this mechanical thing?
This click that I get in my head when I've had enough of this stuff to make me peaceful. I gotta drink till I get it. It's just a mechanical thing, something like a
what?
Like a switch, clicking off of my head, turning the hot light off and the cool light on, and all of a sudden there's peace.
Boy, I didn't realize how bad it got.
Are you an alcoholic?
Yeah, that's the truth, Big Daddy. I'm an alcoholic.
What's to show how the things go around here?
I gotta get enough of this stuff in my head to make me peaceful. Usually it happens sooner than this. Sometimes before noon, but today it's diving toward. I'm gonna have alcohol in my bloodstream yet.
Expecting death has made me blind. To think that my own son will be turned into a drunkard right under my nose.
Well, now we know, Big Daddy, the truth has penetrated.
Yeah, now I know. Now the news has penetrated.
And so, if you would excuse
No,
me, I'd
I
better be
won't.
sitting over there until I hear that click in my head. It's just a mechanical thing, but it don't come from when I'm alone or talking to no one.
It's been a long, long time to sit alone and talk to no one. But right now, you're talking to me. At least I'm talking to you, so you're gonna sit there and listen till I say go.
Big Daddy, this talk is just like all the other talks we've had in our lives. It's nowhere, it's painful. Big Daddy,
Let it be
right.
painful.
I'm on one foot. And if I fall, I can crawl.
If you're not careful, you're gonna crawl right off this plantation. Hustle your drinks along Skid Row.
That'll come, Big Daddy.
No, it won't. I'm gonna straighten you out. Now that I'm straightened out, I'm gonna straighten you out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can't.
You can. You shouldn't tell real Daddy.
No, I can't. We talk in circles. We get nowhere. You say you want to talk to me, but you don't have a thing to say to me.
Nothing to say to you? When I'm gonna leave, when I thought I was dying?
Is that what you have to say to me?
Why, you son of a bitch. Ain't that important?
Well, you said that. That's it. Now
You said that.
You're all bald
I ain't bald.
You're
What I am, you drunk. I'm back in the driver's seat now, boy.
Big Daddy,
What in the hell do you want here, Big Mama?
Big Daddy, why are you shouting like that? I just can't stand
Get
it.
out of here! Leave us alone! Oh, no, the boy! Grass needs right!
Give me my crutch.
Why do
Give me
you
my
drink?
crutch, Big Daddy.
Why do you drink?
I don't know. I'm giving my crutch.
Better stop thinking why you drink or stop drinking.
Will you please give me my crutch so I can get up off this floor?
Why are you treating your life like some disgusting thing that you have picked up off the street?
Big Daddy, I'm in pain. I stepped on that foot, Big Daddy.
Good. I'm glad you're not too soaked up with liquor to still feel some pain.
You spilled my drink.
I'll make you a bargain. You tell me why you're drinking out, I'll make you a new one. I'll go over there and pour it myself and hand it to you.
Why do I drink?
Yeah, why?
Give me a drink and I'll tell you.
Answer my question first.
I can tell you in one word.
What word?
Disgust! How about that drink?
Disgust with what? You gotta answer me that first, or else it don't make no goddamn sense.
Give me my crutch.
Answer my question, boy.
I told you. I said to kill my disgust.
Disgust with what?
You strike a hard bargain.
You want liquor that bad?
Yeah, I want to get bad.
If I get you a drink, well, tell me why you drink.
Yes, I will try to. You ever heard the word mendacity?
Yeah. It's one of them $5 words cheap politicians throw back and forth at each other.
You know what it means?
So I mean, lies and liars.
Yes, sir. Lies and liars.
Someone been lying to you now, Brady.
What do you want, Big Daddy? What do you want, Big Daddy?
Jesus.
Big Daddy, the kid is shouting for you out
Keep
there.
out, Goober.
Well, excuse me.
Now, who's been lying to you, Brady? Has Margaret been lying to you?
Not her, no, that wouldn't matter.
Who's lying to you, Brady?
One single person and not one lie.
And what, Rick? What then? Then who about what?
Oh, the whole thing.
Why are you rubbing your head like that? You got some headache.
No, sir, I'm trying.
Concentrate, but you can't. Because your brain's too soaked up with liquor. Is that the problem? Wet brain? What do you know about mendacity? I could write a whole book on it. I could. I could write a whole book on it and still not cover the subject anywhere near enough. Think about all the pretenses I've had to live with around here. Ain't that mendacity? Having to pretend to think or feel things you have no idea of. Having to, for instance, act like I care for Big Mama when I haven't been able to stand the sight, sound, or smell of that woman in over 40 years. In church, God, it bores the bejesus out of me. But I go, I sit there and listen to that fool preacher. Clubs, Elks, Masons, Rotary. I do that for some reason. Always had some sort of real feeling of affection, respect. How to live with mendacity? Why can't you? How you got to live with it? There's nothing else to live with, is there?
Yes, there is something else you can live with.
Yeah, what's that?
This!
That's not living. That's dodging away from life.
I want to dodge away from it.
Then why don't you kill yourself, boy?
I like to drink.
God, I can't talk to you.
I'm sorry, Big Daddy.
Not as sorry as I am. I'll tell you something. When I thought I was dying, before I found out about this spastic condition, I thought about you. Should I or should I not, if the jig was up, hand this place over to you before I go? Now I hate Goober and those 5 screaming monkeys like parrots in a jungle. And that bitch May, look, why should I turn over 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the valley now to not my own kind? But why the hell, on the other hand, should I subsidize a damn fool on the bottom? Not to not lie. Hell, maybe even love. Why should I subsidize worthless behavior? Corruption. Still to this day, I have not made up my mind on that. But now I don't have to. To this day, I have not made a will. You just sit back and see if you pull yourself together or if you don't.
That's right, Big Daddy.
You sound like you thought I was kidding.
No, sir, I know you're not kidding.
You just don't care.
No, sir! I do not care.
Wait, Brink, wait! Let's leave it like this. Like all them other talks we had, we just talked around things for some rotten reason. I don't know why. It always felt like we left something unsaid because neither one of us could be honest enough with the other.
I never lied to you, Big Daddy.
Did I go to you?
No, sir.
There are at least 2 people that ain't never lied to each other.
Yes, sir, but we've never talked to each other.
We can now.
Big Daddy, there don't seem to be anything much to talk about.
You say you drink to kill your disgust. Now, is this the only thing to kill this disgust?
No.
Not once.
No, still young and believing. Trevor, man, so much ways to forgive you, is still young and believing.
Believing what? Believing what? Boy, I don't know what you mean by believing, and I don't think you know what you mean by believing. But if you still got sports in your blood, then go back to sports announcing.
And sit in a glass box, watching games I can't play, describing what I can't do while other players do it, sweating out blood and disgust and confusion in a contest I'm no fit for, drinking a Coke half bourbon so I can stand it. I don't know that I'm confused anymore, Big Daddy. Time to stop rambling up there first.
Passing the Rocky Buck boy.
You know many drinking men?
I'm not fair view of that species.
Could the mayor will tell you why they drink?
Yeah. And you're passing the buck, boy. To things like disgust and mendacity with time. If you gotta use such words for something, it's not even proof bull and I ain't buying any. What was that?
I said I had to give you a reason to get a drink.
Boy, you started drinking when your friend Skipper died.
You suggest?
Oh, I ain't suggesting nothing, but they and Hooper got it in their head that there was something not exactly right in you.
Right.
Well, not exactly normal.
They suggested that too. It was Meg's suggestion. Who else's suggestion was it? Is it yours? How many of the stuff that Skipper and I were...
Hold on a minute, son. I bummed around in my time.
Yeah, what's that got to do with it?
I've been all over these places, in all different cities.
Whose suggestion?
I slept
Whose
in
suggestion?
Who's in railroad rides and block houses.
Who makes them do?
Now, listen
You
here,
call
son.
yourself
No, you listen to me.
Ahem.
Hello, preacher, what are you looking for?
The gentleman's laboratory.
Go back out to that gallery and go to the other end. Use the one that's connected to my bedroom. If you can't find it, ask one of them where it is.
Ah, thanks.
Now, son, I didn't understand. I didn't just understand just about anything. When I came here in 1910, I gone through my shoes. I hooked my gear and hopped off a yellow dog freight car about half a mile down the road. Hopped in a wagon of cotton outside the gin. Jack Straw and Peter Cello. They took me in. They hired me to look over this place. That who went to this one? Then Jack Straw died, and Peter Cello stopped eating like a dog does when his master died and died too.
Christ!
I'm just saying, I can understand.
Skipper is dead! I'm not pretty in.
No, but you started drinking.
You think so too? You think so too? You think Skipper and me did sodomy together? That's what you think? You think we did dirty things between us? No, that's what you think of Skipper? You think I'm a dirty old man?
I don't know! No, take it easy, son! Listen to Jesus! Take my hand!
No, I want you.
Well, I want yours! Look at you, breaking out in a sweat, panting like you just run a mile.
Big Daddy, I'm shocked by you, Big Daddy. I'm shocked by you. I'm so passionate about things like that. Just know how people feel about things like that. How disgusted they are when things like that. Anyways, with a pledge and fraternity, Skippers and mine did I attempted to do a natural thing with a... Well, we not only tracked him like a high round, we told him to get off campus, and he did. He got it all the way to North Africa last I heard.
Well, I've been back farther than that. Other side of the moon. Dad's country, son. It's a lot more than that to scare me. I lived around this place for a long time. Too long to be infected by other people's ideas. Now, if there's one thing more important to grow than cotton, it's tolerance. And I've grown it, son.
My kid, exceptional friendship. Real, deep friendship between two men. Be respected as such and not thought of as fairy.
Told me and
To hell with me, Cooper! To hell with all the dirty lies and liars. Skipper and me had a clean, true thing between us. Had a clean friendship, practically all our lives. So we make you get the idea you're talking about. Oh. No. It's too rare to be normal. Any true thing between two people is too rare to be normal. Once or twice he put his hand on my shoulder. I put mine on his. Sometimes even when we were touring the country, playing pro football, sharing hotel rooms, we'd reach across the space between the beds and shake hands to say goodnight. Yeah, holding too tight and sweet.
I'm saying that's not normal.
Well, I'm mistaken! It was! It was a rare and true thing, and that's not normal!
Big Daddy, they're starting the fireworks!
It's hard to talk around here.
Alright. Let's let it go.
I want to know why Skipper cracked. I want to know why you did too.
It's good for you, buddy. We're finding out that real true talking boy. You live to stop it now. We gotta cover every subject and see it through. Maggie declares that Skipper and I went into pro football after we left Ole Miss because we was just too scared to grow up. We wanted to keep on tossing those long high passes. They couldn't be to sip by time. The air attack that made us famous. So we did. We did. We kept that up for one season, then aerial attack. We held it high! Yeah, but it's so negatish. They didn't allow me. Told me that one with a so I'm married, Maggie.
How was she in bed?
Great. She went on the road that fall with the Dixie Stars. Oh, she made a great show of being the world's best sport. She wore a tall bearskin cap. Shape. The dyed moleskin coat dyed red, put up crazy. Rented hotel ballrooms for victory celebrations. Wouldn't cancel when it turned out. Skipper, he had some fever which came on quick, which the doctors couldn't explain, and I had my injury. It turned out to be just a shot on the x-ray plate and a touch of bursitis. I lay in my hospital bed, watched out games on TV, saw Maggie sitting next to Skipper on the bench after he was pulled for stumbles, fumbles. Burned me up the way she hung on his arm. I always thought Maggie had a sort of left out. So she used that time to work on poor, dumb Skipper. Man, in his mind, these dirty ideas that what we were, him and me, was nothing but just a frustrated piece of the four other sisters that lived in this room. Jack Strong, Peter Rochelle. Skipper went to bed with Maggie to prove it wasn't true. And when it didn't work out, he thought it was true. Skipper broke a two like a rotten stick. Nobody ever fell so fast into a lush. He died so quick. Satisfied?
Are you satisfied?
With what?
That story.
What's wrong with it?
Something missing. What did you do?
Hello? Yeah. I left that long distance phone call which I got from Skipper. Speaking. Go ahead. In which he made a drunken confession to me, and on which I hung up. No. Last time we ever spoke to each other in our lives. No, sir.
Hung up. You must have said something before you hung up.
What could I say to him?
Something. Anything.
Nothing.
You just hung up. Oh. Well, it looks like we have tracked down this lie what you are drinking to kill your disgust with. There's nothing to do with Mendacity or Maggie. Maggie, nothing. You're drinking to kill this disgust with yourself. You told your friends rape and you kicked them in it before you faced the truth with him.
His truth, not mine!
Sure, yeah, his truth, but you wouldn't face it with him.
Yeah, who can face truth, Big Daddy? Can you?
You're passing the rock buck again, boy.
Yeah, how about these many birthday congratulations? These many, many happy returns of the day when everybody but you knows there won't be any! Fireworks.
Now you come back in here. You finished that remark you was making.
I don't remember what I was making.
You have your return.
Oh, yeah, Big Daddy.
You won't be in.
Forget it. Come on, let's go watch the
You
fireworks.
finished that remark you was making.
Now look, Big Daddy, leave the place.
Leave the place, you
fail my little monkeys. All I want is all 28,000 acres this side of the mountain.
Say, I'm leaving this place to Cooper or anybody. This is my 65th birthday, boy. I got 15, 20 years left in me. I'll outlive you. I'll bury you. I'll buy your own coffin.
Yeah, sure, many happy returns. Now come on, Big Daddy, let's go watch the fireworks.
Rick, have they been lying to me about the report from the clinic? Tell me something, Dave. They find something. Cancer, maybe.
Oh, Big Daddy, the field hands are singing for you.
Field hands will sing it for you, sir.
Sorry, Big Daddy. My head don't work right anymore. Being alive, that makes people alive. Being almost not alive, that makes me accidentally true.
each other the truth. You told me, I told you.
Rise down! You lying sons of bitches! All of you dying, lying liars! Liars, liars! Oh, lying, dying liars! Liars, liars!
Rick, what in the name of God is going on in this room? Hey, quit that! Cooper, will you please get these kitties to bed right now?
Hey, have you seen Big Mama?
Not yet.
These kitties are so full of vitality. I think I'll have to be starting back to town.
Not yet, preacher. You know we regard you as a member of this family, one of our closest and dearest. So you just got to be with us when Doc Val gives Big Mama the actual truth from the report from the clinic. Has Big Daddy gone to bed yet, Brick?
Yes, he's gone to bed. Why did Big Daddy shout liars?
May!
I never lied to Big Daddy. I never lied to nobody. Nobody but myself. Time was coming to put me in Silver Hill, Maggie. Put me in Silver Hill. I had to go there.
Over my dead body? Where do you think you're going?
Yeah.
Where is that old woman?
Can't you find her, Cooper?
Oh, she's been avoiding this talk.
I think she senses something.
Suki, go find Big Mama and tell her that preacher and Doc Val gotta go soon.
Don't let Big Daddy hear ya. Big Mama! Miss Ida, Miss Ida!
Lacey, you look downstairs with Big Mama.
Rick, they're gonna tell Big Mama the truth soon, and she needs you!
It's gonna be painful.
Painful things can't always be avoided.
That's what I've noticed about him, Sister Woman.
I see Big Mama!
Oh, she's going on the guy with Big Daddy's room. Hey, hey, Big Mama, come
Hush,
here.
Cooper, don't holler. Go to her.
Here I am. What did y'all want with me anyway?
Big Mama, I told you we gotta have this talk.
What talk you talking about? Why, I saw the light go on in Big Daddy's room and I went to bring him his glass of milk and he just shut the shutters right in my face. When old couples have been together as long as me and Big Daddy, they get irritable with each other from too much devotion. Ain't that so?
Yes, of course it's so.
I'm telling you, Big Daddy was just worn out tonight. He loves his family and he loves having them around, but it's a strain on his nerves. Rick! I'll tell you, Big Daddy just wasn't himself tonight. I could tell that he was just all worked up.
Well, I think he's remarkable.
Oh, yes, just remarkable. Did you see all the food that he ate at that dinner table? Why, he ate like a horse.
Just hope we don't regret it.
What? Why, that man ate a huge piece of cornbread with molasses on it and helped himself twice to Hoppin' John.
Big Daddy loves Hoppin' John. We had ourselves a real country dinner.
Yes, he simply adores it. And candied yams. Son! I'll tell you, that man put away enough food to stuff a field hand.
Just hope we don't have to pay for that later on.
What's that, Gooper? Gooper says he hoped Big Daddy doesn't suffer tonight.
Oh, shoot. Gooper says. Now, why should Big Daddy suffer for satisfying a normal appetite? There is nothing wrong with that man but nerves. He is sound as a dollar. And now he knows it. And that is why he ate such a supper. He had a huge load off of his mind knowing he wasn't doomed to what he thought he was doomed to.
Bless his old sweet soul.
Yes, bless his heart.
Hello, Moon. I envy you, you cruel son of a bitch.
I won't brick.
He just went out to the gallery to get some fresh air.
Honey, I won't brick.
Bring little brother in here so we can talk.
I envy you, you cruel son of a bitch.
Brick. What are you doing out here on the gallery, baby?
Admiring and complimenting the man in the moon.
Why don't you come on inside? We're getting ready to tell Big Mama who's through soon.
Can't witness that thing in there.
Doc Val, do you think these vitamin B12 injections are all they're cooked up to be?
Well, I guess they're as good to be stuck with as anything else.
Big Mama needs you.
I can't witness that thing in there.
What's wrong here? Why are you all sitting here waiting for something like a bomb to go off?
We're just waiting for Rick and Maggie to come in for this talk.
Brother Man and May have got a trick up their sleeve, and if you don't get in there to help
Whispers.
Big Mama,
Brick!
you know what I'm gonna do? Come in, Big Mama. I'm gonna take every goddamn bottle in this place and pitch it off the levee into the river.
For what, Big Mama?
This occasion. Now, what are Brick and Maggie doing out there now?
Seems like they're having some little altercation.
Someone get me something to wash this tablet down with. Smell of burnt fireworks always makes me sick.
You're a lot cat, aren't you, Maggie?
You're damn right I am.
And Cooper, why don't you open up that hall door and let some air circulate into this stifling room?
Big Mama, I think we ought to keep that door closed till after we talk. I just don't think we ought to take any chances of Big Daddy overhearing a word of this discussion.
Discussion of what? Maggie, Brick! Nothing is going to be said in the house of Big Daddy Pollitt that he can't hear if he wants to.
How long you gonna stand behind me, Maggie?
If necessary.
Brick!
That boy's gone to pieces. He's just gone to pieces.
You know, in my day, they used to have something they called the Keeley Cure for drinkers. But nowadays, I understand they take some kind of tablets that kill their taste for the stuff.
Call them bus tablets.
Brick don't need to take nothing. That boy is just broken up over Skipper's death. Y'all know how poor Skipper died? They gave him a big dose of that sodium amytal stuff at his house, then called the ambulance and take him to the hospital where they gave him another big dose of it. That plus all the alcohol in his system, it just proved too much for his heart, and his heart just quit beating. I'm scared of needles. I'm more scared of needles than a knife. Woo! Oh, and there's Brick. There's my baby boy.
Take it, Koopa.
What?
Koopa knows what. Take it, Koopa.
Oh, now, son, you just break my heart.
I'm sorry.
Anyone else?
Brick, come and hold Big Mama's hand while we have this talk.
You hold down hand, Maggie. I'm a restless cripple. I gotta stay with my crutch.
What is going on here? Mom was staring at me and making signs at each other. I don't need anybody to hold my hand. Since when did me and Big Daddy ever need anybody to hold?
Big Mama.
Calm yourself, sister woman. How am I supposed to calm myself when all of you are staring at me as if I got big drops of blood coming out of my face? Now what is this about? What?
Doc Val, sit down, Meg. Your mom would like to know the full truth we got today from the Oshkosh laboratories.
Is there something I don't know?
Yes, well...
I want to know! Somebody must be lying. I want to know!
Sit down, Miss Santa.
What is it? What is it?
I never have seen a more thorough examination than Big Daddy Pollitt was given in all my experience at the Osmer Clinic.
The best in the country.
It's the best in the country, bar none.
Of course, they were 99 and 9/10% certain before they even started.
Sure what? Sure what? What?
Now, Mommy, be a brave girl.
By the light of the silvery moon. Shut up, Brick! Sorry.
But now, you see, Big Mama, they cut a piece off of this growth, a specimen of the tissue.
But you told me and Big Daddy that
No, wait.
you told me and Big Daddy that there was nothing wrong with him, but that's the condition of.
Yes, that's what we told Big Daddy. But we had this bit of tissue run through the laboratory, and I am sorry to say the test was positive on it. It's malignant.
Cancer? Cancer!
What had you know, Big Mom?
Well, why did they cut it out of him? Why not?
Well, too much, Big Mama. Too many organs affected.
The liver's affected, and the kidneys, both. It's gone way past what they call it.
Surgical risk.
Yes, it's gone past the knife.
That's why he's turned yellow.
No, get away from me, Meg. Where's Brick? Why Brick, my only son?
Mama, did she say only son?
What does that make me?
A sober, responsible man with 5 children, 6.
I want Brick. Brick!
Big Mama, let me tell you.
No, get away from me. You're not my blood. Brick!
Go with your son. Your brother's born.
Gooba never liked Daddy.
That's not true.
I think I better slip away at this point. Good night. Good night to you all, and God bless you all on this place.
No, it's all a mistake, that's all it is. It's just a bad dream.
We're going to keep Big Daddy as comfortable as we can.
It's just a dream, that's all it is. It's just a bad dream.
In my opinion, Big Daddy is having some pain, but he just won't admit that he has it.
It's just a dream, that's all it is.
And that's what lots of them do. They think if they don't admit they're having pain, they can sort of escape the fact of it.
They get sly about it. They get real sly about it.
Cooper and I think
Shut up, mate. Big Mama, I really do think Big Daddy ought to be started on morphine.
Nobody's gonna get Big Daddy morphine.
Now, Big Mama, when that pain strikes, it's going to strike mighty hard. And Big Daddy's going to need the needle to bear it.
Nobody's gonna give him morphine!
Big Mama, you don't want to see Big Daddy suffer, you know?
Well, I feel this stuff here. So if there's a sudden attack, you won't have to send out for it.
I know how to give a hypo.
Nobody's giving Big Daddy morphine!
They took a course on nursing during the war.
Somehow, I don't think Big Daddy will want me to give him a hypo.
Oh, you think he'd want you to do it?
Well,
Doc Bow ought to be going.
yes, I ought to be going. Well, keep your chin up, Big Mama.
Just gonna keep rolling chin up, all right? Aren't you, Big Mama? Well, Doc, we sure do appreciate all you've done here today. I mean, really, we are obligated.
Margaret!
I'm right here, Big Mama.
Margaret, you gotta cooperate with me and Big Daddy to help straighten Brick out now.
The doctor had a lot on his mind, but I heard that little human.
You know it'll break Big Daddy's heart if Brick can pull himself together and take a hold of things here.
Take on what things, Big Mama?
The place!
Now, Big Mama, you have had a shock.
Yes, we've all had a shock,
But
but
let's be realistic
Big
here.
Daddy would never be so irresponsible
To put the place in irresponsible hands.
Well, Big Daddy's not gonna put the place in anybody's hands because Big Daddy is not gonna die. And I want you to get that through your heads. All of you.
Mommy, we're just as hopeful and optimistic about Big Daddy's prospects as you. We have faith in prayer. But nevertheless, there are certain matters that must be discussed and dealt with because otherwise...
May, will you please get that envelope from our room?
Yes, honey. Take care of them in there.
Big Mama, what you said just now is not true at all, and you know it. I have always been fond of Big Daddy in my own quiet way. I just never made a show of it. I know that Big Daddy is fond of me in a quiet way, too.
Here's your papers, honey.
Thank you. Of course, my relationship with Big Daddy is different from that of Brick's.
You're 8 years older than Brick and always had to carry the bigger weight of the responsibilities than Brick ever had to carry. Brick's never carried a thing in his life but a football or a highball.
May, will you let me talk, please?
Yes, honey.
Now, a 28,000 acre plantation is a mighty big thing to run.
Almost single-handedly.
What do you know about running the place, brother man? Talking like Big Daddy's dead in his grave, you had to run it? Shoot, all you had to do was help with a couple business details here and there, all while you had your law practice over in Memphis.
Mommy, let's be fair. Cooper's given his body and soul keeping up this place for the past 5 years since Big Daddy's health started failing. Cooper never said anything about it, he just did it. And what did Brick do? Brick kept living up his past glory at college.
Still a football player at 27.
Who are we talking about now?
Brick? A football player?
He isn't a football player, and you know it. He's a sports announcer on TV and one of the best in the country.
I'm talking about what he was.
Well, I wish you would stop talking about my husband.
Listen, Margaret. I've got a right to discuss my own brother with members of my own family, which don't include you. Now, why don't you just go back out to the balcony and have a drink with Brick?
I've never seen such malice toward a brother.
What about his to me? Why, he can't even stand to be in the same room as me.
That's the truth.
This is a deliberate campaign of vilification for one of the most disgusting and sordid reasons on earth. And I know what it is. It's avarice. Avarice, greed, greed!
Oh, I'll scream! I will scream if this does not come to a stop. Margaret, come sit next to Big Mama.
Precious Mommy.
Oh, how touching! How beautiful this display of devotion! You know why she's childless? She's childless because that big, beautiful athlete husband of hers won't sleep with her, that's why!
Just won't let me do this the nice way, will you? All right. God damn, if Big
Daddy likes me or don't like me. Did or never did, or will never. I am just appealing to a sense of decency and fair play. And I am telling you, I have resented Big Daddy's partiality towards Brick ever since the goddamn day he was born. And the way I've been treated. I'm just barely good enough to be spit on, and sometimes not even good enough for that. But Big Daddy is dying of cancer. It spread through his vital organs and attacked his whole system, including the kidneys, and right now he is sinking into uremia. You all know what uremia is. It is failure of the whole system due to failure of the body to eliminate the poisons.
Poisons. Poisons, poisons. Venomous thoughts and words, and hearts and minds. That is poisons.
I am asking for a square deal here, and by God, I intend to get one. If I don't, if I figure out there are any peculiar shenanigans going around here, well, hell, I am not a corporation lawyer for nothing. I know how to protect my own interests.
So I'm coming in.
Well, look at that. A late arrival.
Behold, the conquering hero comes!
It's the fabulous Brick Poland. Remember him? Who could forget?
He looks like he's been injured in a game!
Yes, sir, little brother. Looks like you're going to have to win to get the Rose Bowl this year. Or was it the Sugar Bowl that he made his famous run in?
It was the punch bowl, honey, the cook class punch bowl!
That is right. I'm always getting the boys' balls mixed up.
Now you stop that! You just stop that! Start coming! Start coming!
Lacey! Lacey! Put the roof up on my Cadillac, will ya?
Yes, sir, Mr. Pollitt.
Now, Big Mom, you know it's going to be necessary for me to go back to Memphis in the morning to represent the Parker estate in a lawsuit.
Is it Goober? Yes.
That's why I'm forced to bring up a problem that
A problem that's too important to be put on.
if Brick was sober, he ought to be in on this. I really do think he should be present when I present this plan.
Brick is present. We're present.
Well, good. I will now give to you this preliminary outline that me and my partner, Tom Scuderi, had drawn up in the lab the other day. A sort of dummy trusteeship.
Oh, I see. You'll be in charge and dote out remittances.
Now, this we did as soon as we got the report from Big Daddy back in Washington Laboratories. But we did this thing, we made this dummy outline with the advice and assistance of the chairman and board of directors of the Southern Memphis Bank and Trust Company, Memphis. C.C. Bellows, man in charge of all the prominent families in West Tennessee and the Delta.
Goober?
Now, it is not final or anything like it. It is just a preliminary outline. But it does provide a basis, a design, it's a possible, feasible plan.
Oh, I'll bet it's a plan.
It's a plan to protect the biggest state in the Delta from irresponsibility.
Now you listen here, you listen, all of you! There's gonna be no more catty talk in my house. You Brick, you better put that thing away before I rip it out of your hands and tear it right up. I don't care what the hell it is, or I don't know what the hell's in it, I don't wanna know. I'm talking in Big Daddy's language now. I am still his wife. Not his widow, I am still his wife! And I'm talking in Big Daddy's language now!
Big Mama, what I have here is...
Super explained that it's just a plan.
No, I don't care! I don't care what you got there! Put it away and don't let me see it again. Not even the outside of that envelope. Is that understood? Basis, plan, preliminary, design. I see. What is it that Big Daddy says when he's upset?
Big Daddy says crap. Disgusted.
That's right, crap! I say crap too, just like Big Daddy!
Of course, language don't seem called for in this.
He's deeply outraged by this. Nobody is going to do nothing till the Big Daddy lets go of it. It's just possibly not even then. No, not even then!
Storm! 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 Suki, get the porch furniture covered. What's the page? Come on.
Lacey, put my car away.
Can't, Mr. Pollitt. You got the keys.
Oh, man, you got them. Honey, where are the keys to the car?
You got them in your pocket.
Brick, come here, son. I need you.
tonight Rick looks just like he used to when he was just a little boy playing wild games in the orchard back of the house and wouldn't come home till I hollered myself hoarse for him. All sweaty and pink-cheeked, sleeping with his curls shining. Time goes by so fast. You can't outrun it. Death just commences too early. Before you're half acquainted with life, you meet the other. Oh, you know, we just got to love each other and hold each other just as close as we can, especially now that such a black thing has come into this house without invitation. Oh, Brick, son of Big Daddy does so love you. Do you know what would be his fondest dream come true? If, before Big Daddy passes on, if he has to pass on, you give him a child of your own, a grandson just as much like his son as his son is like Big Daddy.
I know that's Big Daddy's dream.
That's his dream.
Looks like the storm took some liberties with this place.
Mr. Pollock, you can captain. Okay. Big Daddy's out in the gallery.
Storm across the river yet, Lacey.
Going to Arkansas, Cap.
I can't stay here. He'll see something in my eyes.
Some done any damage around here.
Coca-Cola Pollock, yes.
All that water should have been setting on it. Time for the wind to blow the old growth away. Now come in.
Did the storm wake you up, Big Daddy?
Which storm are you talking about? The one outside or the hullabaloo in here? Excuse me, sir. It was a mighty loud talk. Sounded like something important to be discussed. What was the powwow about?
Why, nothing, Big Daddy.
No. Cooper, what's with that pregnant-looking envelope you're trying to hide?
Well, that, it's nothing, sir. It's nothing much of anything at all.
Whole lot of nothing, don't you think?
Well, I just got one more question. What is that odor? Don't you notice it, Break? Don't it smell like the powerful and obnoxious odor of mendacity?
Sir, I think I do, sir.
There's nothing more powerful, is there?
No, sir.
Well, I'm just glad you agree with me. The odor of mendacity is a powerful and obnoxious odor, and the storm has not blown it out of this room yet. Don't you notice it, Cooper?
Notice what, sir?
How about you, sister woman? You notice the odor of mendacity in this room?
Why, Big Daddy, I don't even know what that is.
You can smell it. Hell, it smells like death. Who's the woman outside crying, choked up with diamonds? Hey, you, what's your name? What's the matter with you?
She just had a slight dizzy spell, Big Daddy.
Careful, big mama. Stroke is a hell of a way to go.
Look, Brick. Big Daddy's got on his birthday present from you. Cashmere robe. The softest material I ever felt.
Well, it's my soft birthday, Maggie. Not my gold or my silver birthday, but my soft birthday. And everything's gotta be soft for Big Daddy on his soft birthday.
Maggie, I hate to make such a crude observation, but there's something a little indecent about your,
Like a slow-motion football tackle.
Daddy's got on his Chinese slippers that I gave him, Brick. Big Daddy, I haven't given you my present yet. But now I will. Now it's time I present it to you. I have an announcement to make.
What announcement?
a sports announcement, Maggie?
An announcement of life beginning. A child is coming. Side by Brick and out of Maggie the cat. I have Brick's child in my body. That's my present to Big Daddy on his birthday.
Get up off your knees, girl. Girl got life in her, that's no lie.
Big Daddy's dream come true!
Jesus!
Gooper, I want my lawyer in the morning.
Hey, Daddy, where are you going?
On to the roof. The Belvedere on the roof to look over my kingdom before I give away my kingdom. 28,000 acres of the richest land this side of the Valley Nile.
Sweetheart, sweetheart, can I come with you?
Rick, could you possibly spare me just one shot of that liquor?
Good boy.
I will.
Of course we know that this is a lie.
Oh, be still, man.
I won't be still. I know she's made this up.
God damn it, I said to shut up!
That woman isn't pregnant.
Who said she was?
She did.
Well, the doctor did it. Doc Bow did it.
I haven't gone to Doc Bow.
And who'd you go to, Maggie?
One of the best gynecologists in the South.
I see. And may we have his name, please?
No, you may not, Mr. Prosecuting Attorney. He doesn't have any name. He doesn't exist. He does so exist. And so does my baby, Brick's baby.
How can you even try by a man that won't sleep with you unless you think you're... He drinks all the time to tolerate you. Sleeps on the sofa to keep out of contact with you.
Don't you try and kid us, Maggie.
How can you conceive a child by a man that won't sleep with you? How can you? How can you?
Hey! Sister woman. How'd you know I don't sleep with Maggie?
We occupy the next room, and the wall isn't soundproof. We hear the nightly pleading and the nightly refusal. So don't go think you're to put a trick on over us full of dime men.
Hey, sister woman. Not everybody makes so much noise about love. No, I know some people are huffers and puffers, but others are silent lovers. That's not making I am silent lovers. Even if you got a deep hole drilling through the wall, how'd you know that when Coop was out doing business in Memphis and you're at the country club playing Scrabble with other ex-queens of cotton? Don't you know Maggie and I don't come to some sort of temporary agreement? Yeah. How'd you know?
Brick, I never thought you would stoop to her level. I never dreamed you would stoop to her level.
I don't think that Rick will stoop to her level.
Yeah? What is your level? Please inform me so I can sing or rise to it. You know what Big Daddy said? This girl has life in her body.
That is a lie!
Truth is something desperate. She's got it. Believe me, it's something desperate. She's got it. So, you will all stop acting as if Rick Hubbard was dead and buried, invisible, not heard. I'm drunk and sleepy. Not as alive as Maggie, but still alive. Oh.
Come on, Meg. Let's leave these little birds together in their nest.
Yeah, nest of lies, liars!
Meg, you just go on back to our room now.
Liars!
We are just gonna have to wait and see. Time will tell. Yes, sir, little brother. We are just gonna have to wait and see.
Click. Echo Spring is run dry. There's no one left but me to take you into town for more.
Lacey, okay.
Lacey's been told not to.
I can drive.
And you lost your driver's license. I phoned ahead and had you stopped on the highway halfway to Ruby Lightfoot's Virginia. I told a lie to Big Dad. But we can make that lie come true. I'll bring you your liquor. And we can get drunk here, together, in this place that death has come into. What do you say?
What do you say, baby?
I admire you, Mickey.
Oh, you weak, beautiful people who give up with such grace. What you need is for someone to take hold of you, gently, with love, and hand your life back to you. Like something gold you let go of. And I can. I'm determined to do it. And there's nothing more determined than a cat on a hot tin roof, is there? Is there, babe?